See, for Voltaire, who was a deist, that is somebody who believed in God as a creator, but not somebody who intervened in ordinary affairs, but who believed on the basis of the glory of the world as it was created, that there had to be a creator. For Voltaire, because the world was so marvelous and wonderful that, as many people believed in the 18th century, science itself proved the glory of God. Now, for Voltaire, when the Lisbon earthquake happened, which was, in Europe certainly, the major natural disaster since Pompeii, that threw all of that into question. It threw the goodness, the benevolence, the systematicity, the order of creation into question, because if God could produce an event that suddenly wiped out, or not if God could produce it, because Voltaire didn't believe that God had his hand in everything. It was that God had created, and this is the way in which Newton was seen and saw his own work as glorifying God and giving proofs of God's existence. God had produced such a marvelous world that it worked perfectly on its own. And all of a sudden you had this gigantic glitch, as it is in creation. You have a world that seems to be working, and all of a sudden, for no reason, a major city is wiped out in a couple of minutes. For Voltaire, it was a real shock and a real a way of putting not only God on trial, but also philosophy. That's what he wrote in his poem about the Lisbon earthquake, that if you couldn't make sense of why innocent babies were shattered on their mother's breasts, nothing else you could make sense of was important. And so not only was God on trial, but philosophy itself, he wrote in that poem, was empty.